What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazique, aka Unique Mazique, the hardest working man in sports and gaming, and I'm bringing you the Ultimate Legends roster again. But this time, guys, don't get mad at me. I'm doing it on PC, and I'm doing it on PC because I've got the help of the baddest modder in the business, and his name is Razor, and I feel like I can do this as best as I've ever done it. So we're starting with the Atlanta Hawks, all-time Atlanta Hawks, Bob Pettit, right? Razor didn't do that one because I felt like they were already halfway decent with him. So I didn't mess with him. But we did have Razor redo Dominique Wilkins. Dominique wasn't horrible, right? But I knew my man Razor could upgrade it. And that's exactly what he did. This one is the best you're going to see, pretty much. It's just off the chain. Now, I thought that the Dikembe Mutombo didn't need to be remodded, but it really does. He looks like an elderly Nigerian woman or something. I don't know. He's from Kinshasa, Zaire, I believe. But still, it just, yeah, I didn't dig it. I didn't have Razor do that one, but it's okay. Razor did do this, which is Zelmo Beatty. He's not in the game. Razor just took it, hooked it up. Look, he even got the Adam's apple. He got the little cut in the eyebrow. He hooked it up. He did a good job there. Lou Hudson, he redid, who was already in the game. Every time I see Lou Hudson, I want to go, hearts of fire, create love. I just want to sing some kind of Earth, Wind, and Fire because he just reminded me of my man Maurice. Said, yeah, you know. But Razor did a great job with Lou Hudson. Joe Johnson's already been in the game, obviously. They did a, 2K did a solid job there. So, no reason to mess with Joe. Slow Mo, ISO Joe, one of the best Atlanta Hawks of all time. Hawk people in the Hawks organization, period. Paul Millsap, he is towards the bottom of my franchise player value rating for the Atlanta Hawks, but he did make it. Really had a really strong run with Atlanta, even though it was on some bad teams. He had a couple good teams, but some bad teams there. Now, Bill Bridges, Razor did this mod and added him here because Bill Bridges, you can get him in my team, but you can't get him on any of the like all-time rosters or anything like that. So he wasn't in the game for roster creators, but Razor hooked him up for this PC version. And I will be uploading this roster once it's done. John Drew, one of the greatest Hawks of all time. He had some substance abuse issues, so it shortened his career. But he was a spectacular, like 20 and 10 guy, 20 and 8, 20 and 9, just a big time scorer. And we had to put him in here. He definitely is one of the 15 greatest Atlanta Hawks of all time. Lenny Wilkins is here. Razor didn't do this when I thought that 2K did a pretty good job with this, so I didn't see any reason to mess with it. Now, this next guy, I forgot he was on the franchise player value rating team for the Hawks. Is Kevin Willis. I did not have Razor do this one. I should have, because this looked like Kevin Willis got stuck in a chimney. Yeah, he's a dark skinned brother, but they went a whole nother direction with him on there. That's 2K's doing. All right, here's Cliff Hagan. To me, this is my favorite one that Razor's done for the Atlanta Hawks. I think he did a great job with this. The Zelmo Beatty's good too, but I really like this Cliff Hagan. And I'm gonna let y'all know as good a job as he's doing with these. This is Al Horford and Trey Songz' daddy. But as good a job as he's doing with these, I think he actually could do even better if we weren't working on a project that we were trying to get out for everybody and stuff like that. This is Dan Roundfield, has a really thin face, very difficult dude to create and to make. He modded and created this one here. I think he could even kill it even more than he already is. Here's another mod. Mookie Blaylock wasn't in the game. Added him in there. Blaylock is going through some personal problems himself right now. So God bless him. Hopefully everything works out better for him and what's been going on. But he is one of the greatest defensive guards in his era, and I think one of the greatest Atlanta Hawks. So now we're taking on the Celtics. Looking on the Celtics, I should say. Larry Bird, 2K redid him, so he's much better now than he was before. I'm going to have these two teams, the all-time Hawks and all-time Celtics, simulate a game against each other. We're going to look at the highlights towards the end of this. Bill Russell, they already had a good Bill Russell. Looks a little elderly in 2K, but still really, really good, I think. And he's a little older on the actual real-life picture on the left, too, but he still looks a little bit older in 2K. This one I struggle with this John Havlicek, because he definitely looked like Bill Maher. Looked like a cockeyed Bill Maher. But I was like, it looks enough like him, so maybe I should have asked Razor to redo this one, but I didn't. We left it as is. We did have Razor redo the Kevin Mchale because the first one was really bad. This one's great. I think he did a really good job here. The Kevin Mchale on the left is a very, very young Kevin Mchale. That might even be in Minnesota Golden Gopher days. So that one's a little different. I'll let y'all know. I had my wife pull the pictures of people. So yeah, we good though. We straight. All right, Paul Pierce. This was to me one of 2K's best renders. So yeah, that was just dope. We didn't need to do nothing with that. Bill. I almost say Bill Cowan. Dave Cowens. 2K redid his render. I think they could have done a little bit better job, but it's okay. So I didn't mess with that one too much. Same here with this Robert Parrish. Now Robert Parrish, this is a good Robert Parrish, but this is Robert Parrish later on in his career, like during the latter stages when he's with the Bulls or whatever. His face should be a little bit more gaunt. Eyes should probably be deeper in it, deeper set in his head. Um, Lips probably shouldn't be gray either. That hurts somebody when you make them have gray lips. All right, here is Sam Jones. I think they did a decent job with Sam Jones. Now remember, the image of Sam Jones on the left, the real life one, is an older image. That's like right at the end of his career type of thing. They were going for a younger one, and I think they did a pretty good job here. Kevin Garnett, this one could be better. The problem with Kevin, it wasn't bad enough for me to change or ask Razor to update. The issue here is his neck just needs to be longer, you know. And like I said, we're trying to get this out, so we can't just update every little thing, you know. Bob Cousy, 2K updated him. They definitely made him better. He looks much better than he had before. JoJo White, 2K added him. He wasn't even in the game at first, at least not in from my league and my GM. They did a pretty good job there. Tommy Heinsohn, Razor modded this one, upgraded this one, because the one they had at first was just dreadful. I mean, just real bad. You might think this one doesn't look like it, but that's a super young version of Tommy Heinsohn on the left, and Razor had to put together several pictures to make that one come to life. Here's Bill Sharman. He modded this one, trying to simulate those crazy eyebrows that Bill Sharman has. His eyebrows are like huge, like double XL centipedes. Like he's different, right? So he's trying to make sure he gets that there. That's Bill Sharman. And then also we got Tom Satch Sanders. This one's pretty decent. This is a 2K. This is 2K's work. And then the other thing is, you know, when you got a picture of a guy smiling and a picture of him not smiling, it's different. This one I think was really good that Razor did is Ed Mchale. I thought he did, like I said, a really solid job. He's a difficult guy to make too because his face is longer like that. But those are all of the guys for the both of the teams for the all-time Hawks and all-time Celtics. Now let's get into this simulation. Celtics hosting the Hawks. Starting out, Celtics are hot. 3-pointer by Bob Cousy makes it 5-2. Driving in the lane, putting it in. Lenny Wilkins cuts it to 4. It's 10-6. Celtics still up. Bird pulling up on 2 guys. Wow, from the baseline. Up by 7, 15-8. Down by 9, make that 7 as neat with the one-hand slam. Throws it down, but look at Paul Pierce. The truth will set you free. Gives his team a 12-point lead, and look at JoJo putting people in the mix without a turntable. Right hand floater in the lane is a 14-point lead. Down by 18, make it 20. Hondo with the layup in the lane, 20-point lead for the Celtics. And Dominique's doing the best he can. 47-29, cuts it back. Look at Dominique again. Cuts back, cuts Bird, catches the oop over the top of Bird and Cousy. Whoa! Dominique's got some nasty dunks in real life on the Celtics, so why not here? Look at Bird. He got to take over, and he putting threes down. But Hondo, he ain't playing either. Look at pull-up jump shot. Oh, late contest. That ain't going to work out. Puts it in. Look at Hondo again. Pull-up jump shot with takeover. Puts it down. 22-point game. Paul Pierce, the truth will set you free from 3. 82. Look at Bird. Step back with a left-hand floater in the lane. He just showing off. He's just showing off now. And adding insult to injury, JoJo White with the slam. They put a beating on the Hawks. 120-92. The all-time Celtics did a number on them. I don't know. So this next one's going to be the all-time Bulls against all-time Hornets. Razor is already going to work on this all-time Bulls team. I know we redid the Horace Grant, redid B.J. Armstrong, redid Dennis Rodman, who's actually not even on my FPVR team. Redid Artis Gilmore, John Paxson. I might be one other one. Oh, Chet Walker, he's going to be adding, and there's somebody else that he's going to be adding that I'm it's missing me right now. But yeah, and I don't know exactly who he's going to be adding for the Hornets. I haven't given them that list yet. But yeah, he's doing his thing. So if you want to know, and you should be interested in this, you want to check out Razor's YouTube channel. Click the link in the description. He's going to be posting some videos that give you some insight on how he did or what he was doing when he made these renders and modded all of these different players. So absolutely click that link and subscribe to his channel. If you have not done it, you really should. If you're interested at all in creative players for 2K and just modding overall, the dude is a genius. He knows all the ins and outs of it. He's taught me everything I know about it. He's just a beast. But as usual, I appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.
Pocket, I'll be weak. I'm very unique.